So hello everyone. So basically, my team name is NASA Minions, and my name is Kashish Srivastava, and our problem statement is Embiggen your eyes. So let's dive into this. So basically, like what we are building a single unified platform where every data is available and you can view as your gallery, like exploring NASA gallery. So it is very user friendly, and most of all, it has a terminal thing. So where user can come and write some code to fetch the data of particular time and particular date. So there are these are the list of my features offered. So basically we are offering mainly dynamic image refresh, scalable backend architecture, and multi data set integration and coordinate and feature search. And we are using Python, Docker, API of NASA, JavaScript, MySQL, HTML, and CSS. So basically my whole backend is built in Django. So later on I'm going to explain you how I'm handling Django. So for asynchronous or task scheduling I'm using Celery and Redis both. Okay. So after let's deep dive, let's take a deep dive in process flow diagram. So basically, we have APOD. Basically, user if user opens our website, he can see a navigation menu over here in the left side, and in the navigation menu, every Django apps are present in. Let's take a deep dive in process flow diagram. So basically, we have APOD. Basically user if user opens our website, he can see a navigation menu over here in the left side, and in the navigation menu every Django apps are present in the navigation left side. I have made it APOD and GIBS till now. I'm going to integrate some more apps like Mars rover or Epic and Exoplanet, Techport, etc. But for now I have GIBS and APOD. So how this works, it fetch the data from the NASA API, and you can just write some command in my terminal to fetch that, or you can just click and fetch that. It is user friendly also, and in terminal you can like while clicking you can fetch one or two data. So there is a need, if you need to fetch 30 datas at a one time, you can fetch by simply using my terminal by typing bulk fetch or some bulk fetch. Okay. So here, as you can see, the fetch data is temporarily stored in a buffer. So this kills the problem, database problem. Now we have one buffer to store the data. So the database problem is gone. These are the fetch data is temporarily stored in a buffer. So this kills the problem, database problem. Now we have one buffer to store the data. So the database problem is gone. These are some screenshots. As you can see, I'm going to show you live demo of. These are the architectural diagram of the purpose solution. So basically, in Django framework, as you the coordinates are fetching, it fetches the APOD, fetches the GIPS, and everything it fetches via NASA API. For task and cache layer, we have Silvery Beat and Redis Cache, as I have told you. For data visualization, we are using OpenSeaDragon for deep zoom. And there are a lot of this thing, as you can see. Still, there are a lot of this thing, as you can see, still remaining to implement, like Asteroid, Epic, mainly Epic and SSD. We're going to implement and after coming days. Uh, so that's all from PPT. Thank you. So this is the live demo of my app. So basically, it works like, as you can see now, unable to fetch APOD data. Please use the terminal to fetch some data. So I will use my good terminal to fetch the data. Suppose I need to fetch the data of 1st October 01. Format should be like this. It has successfully fetched the data. Now let's reload. As you can see, our data has been fetched of 1st October. I guess I have fetched 10th January. I have fetched 10th January. As you can see, the data of 10th January has been fetched over here. If you are seeing this, like you can see the uh, something like this. As you can see these images, now you can just zoom it and zoom out like this. And we have one coordinate system over here. And we have this one coordinate system over here. So basically what it does, when you use your coordinate system over here, and we have this one coordinate system over here. So basically what it does, when you use your terminal and type coordinates, when you type the command, then we have one help feature also. So it has all the commands that we are going to have. So now, as you can see, I have written the coordinates. Now there is the Eagle Nebula here, crab here, Orion here. Okay. And now we have one thing like now we have one thing, this thing. As you can see, backfill 30. If I use the backfill 30, it will fetch the all 30 days APOD datas and fill up in my calendar. Astronomic picture of the day. As you can see, it started fetching the datas. Will take some time. Fetch. My terminal, as you can see, is fetching. Basically, this is the picture of the day. As you can see, it started fetching the datas. Will take some time. Fetch. My terminal, as you can see, is fetching. Basically, this is the buffer. You can delete, you can use. As it has fetched the datas, as it has fetched the datas of all the 30 days, now as you can see, these things are glowing. If I view the full archive, so I can see the datas and their datas names. Suppose this one, yeah. And then we have GIBS feature. As you can see, there are no layers found. As you have mentioned to layer the images. So we have didn't layer the images still. For that, you need to write a command minus.py and write this fetch minus.py and write this fetch GIBS layers. It will start fetching the GIBS layer. As you can see, currently you guys have 1225 layers. So it will fetch all the metadata of the layers first. And now I have made it one more feature. You can fetch the tiles via this. This feature is needs to be implemented. As you can see, I have updated 27 only. So we have mostly 27 maps are available till. We are not currently able to access the full maps, but we are able to layer them. So yeah. Now you can see in here, we have we have loaded all the layers. Now you can just search the layers or you can just select the corrected this. After that, we have this images. You can just overlay by something like this, land surface reflection, or something like this, or something like this. Or you can just adjust the image quality, sorry, opacity over here to have a better view. And you can just start animation. You can select a date and you can start animation via here. We have dates also. You can just select the dates and reset the view, clear all. So this was the thing. Then we have weekly reports here. We are going to showcase worldwide images of the fleet. And we have one coordinates over here. There are a lot of coordinates present over here based on your thing. Yeah. There are a lot of coordinates over here. You can just search and just use them. So yeah, this was my project. So yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. And I will suggest that visit the description link for the live demo. And once again, thank you and namaste from India.